has been pretty pivotal in all of the games. For Turkey, we understand that he's bothered by flu-like symptoms right now, so I'm not sure if he's even going to be at 100%. We shall see. Maybe he's got 40 minutes in him, and then he can take a day off and rest up.
Hey, he's a warrior. I mean, and if there's a game that Turkey really needs him, this is the time. Let's not forget, Jeff, if you win, you stay. If you lose, you go home. I mean, this is a do-or-die situation. But so I think that Ömer Aşık, with all his experience and understanding where he is right now, I think he's just going to give it his best. He doesn't look 100%, but let's see. Only time will tell. I mean, he's got a wrecking crew of two big guys coming at him, two young, hungry centers with Motiejunas and Valanciunas. So it's not going to be easy. He's going to need all the help he can get from his other teammates.
And he'll know Motiejunas because they were teammates at Houston, so he will have practiced with him and had dinners with him, and I think he'll want to go out and basically play hard tonight.
I mean, but initially I think he's going to have to go against Valanciunas.
Oh, yeah,
I think Motiejunas is going to be paired up there with Kerim Gunlum. And Kerim Gunlum, he's the most experienced player that Turkey's got on their squad. With 36 years of age, he's going to have to use all the tricks that he knows to stop this guy.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the 2014 FIBA Basketball World Cup quarterfinals. Lithuania and Turkey. And Lithuania with Sabutis will start things off here, winning the opening tip, wearing the white and attacking the basket to your right on your screen. Machulis with the bandaged eye, or the bandage on his eyebrow. Now that goes out of bounds, but it's going to be Turkey's ball, and 6 seconds on the shot clock. You can see the nasal strip that Aşık has on his nose, which presumably is kind of opening up the airwaves. Sabutis, 3 on the shot clock, 2. And Motiejunas crashes the boards and has the shot swatted.
And this is the difference between the game against New Zealand, because the Lithuanian players just went up. One of the players is down. Who is that? Is Kerim Gunlum. He got hit right there. Oh, he fell on his back a little bit on the offensive when he was trying to box out the players after the block was taken. But Turkey can meet the challenge with the size. You saw the block by Aşık, so this is a difference.
Well, Lithuania were certainly throwing bodies in there, but they've got a new shot clock.
And they will every time down, Jeff.
Jaskevicius pulls up and does not get the shooter's roll, but there's big Jonas Valanciunas
That's
for the
it.
putback.
Hey, we called it before. They're going to go after every single offensive rebound that they will have a chance. Any shot goes up, they're going to crash the boards.
Here's the hero of the other night against Australia, Prelzic. Didn't score in the first half, and his first pass goes into the hands of Valanciunas, but Valanciunas can't control it.
That was a mistake there by Valanciunas on the outlet pass, but you saw the play that I'm sure we'll see a lot in the game today. It's a high pick and roll by Aşık, then he rolls to the basket, and they like to hit him. Look for him. He's a huge target rolling down the lane, and he has been able to finish or get fouled. You know that Turkey is the team that has the most free throw attempts in the whole tournament, so you know that they're looking inside, and Ömer Aşık has been fouled a lot.
Güler inbounds it to Arslan with the new shot clock again. And he gets it. Bounce pass to Gunlum for the two-handed jam.
What a beautiful pass there from Aşık. He just saw Kerim Gunlum cutting behind the defense and made a nice pass. Great heads-up play by him.
Oh, and a good anticipation there. The pressure defense, and Prelzic knocks it out of bounds.
This is the play right here. Aşık, he takes the dribble, extends it to Gunlum, and he finishes it with authority. He doesn't take any chance. You saw the pressure defense right there by Turkey. I think we're also going to see that a lot, because they understand that Lithuania is not as solid at point guard.
They have to work it to get it across midcourt, and that leaves them with less time on the shot clock. Sabutis passes back outside to Motiejunas, and he goes to Valanciunas. Valanciunas wisely passes out to Jaskevicius, and Jaskevicius, his shot clangs off the rim out of bounds.
If you look at the point guards, or the guards that Lithuania has got at the moment on the floor, it's Jaskevicius and it's Sabutis. Both of these guys feel a lot more comfortable at the off-guard position. They are scoring point guards, so they don't have the natural point guard in Kalnietis. They're going to have to do. They've been doing a good job in the tournament so far. But also Lithuania is picking up the defense there. Sabutis overplaying the lane and almost knocking the ball out. with the touch of Güler. Also, Turkey is going to have to firm up and protect the ball.
There's 10 on the shot clock now. Arslan facing some pressure out of the perimeter. Pulls up over to Prelzic. He puts it on the floor, gets in the lane. Good! He picks right up where he left off against Australia.
Silky smooth, Jeff, right there. You saw he faced up, the fake, and just drove to the basket, finishing with a sweeping hook.
Motiejunas gets it to Valanciunas and back outside. And back out to Juskevicius.
That's another offensive rebound and a second chance to score there for Lithuania.
Valanciunas right at the line.
And that's a bonus. If Valanciunas is knocking down the free throw shot, you know this is something extra because he likes to operate around the basket. He is shooting incredible 77% field goal percentage in the tournament.
Now Asik, he goes straight at Valanciunas and puts it up and in.
Whoa, what a take right there by Omer Asik. He didn't seem sick or down at all at that shot.
Motiejunas now goes hard to the basket, and the shot without question was altered by Asik.
It was, and he's frustrated at the moment because Kerem Gunlum, I'm sorry, was coming over the back, and they basically had the rebound between the two of them, just knocked it out of bounds, and gave Lithuania a chance.
Fans still piling into the Palau Saint-Jordi for the late afternoon tip-off. Here's Juskevicius, and his ball is taken away from Ender Arslan.
This is maybe a little bit inexperienced there at the point guard.
Prelzic spins, puts it up and in!
What a move right there. I'll tell you what, Jeff, he plays with so much confidence. It is incredible. The confidence factor is just incredible with Emir Prelzic. He has grown with every game.
It's a great point. Look at Gunlum pressuring Lithuania. Motiejunas was able to get it back to Juskevicius, and he puts up a little runner that stays out, but he's bailed out by Valanciunas.
And on that play, I thought that Asik just gave up way too early because Valanciunas was very close to the basket, and he didn't even try to foul him on the lay-in.
Prelzic, that's right where he hit the shot the other night against Australia. Gets in, puts up a short jumper. Wow, he's off flying. He didn't score a point in the first half against Australia.
Yeah, but look at his body language. I mean, he just runs back calmly. He understands that they will have to play for 40 minutes to win the game.
Motiejunas bricks it, and Asik with the rebound.
Motiejunas is capable of shooting the three, so if you leave him open, he's gonna take some of the three-pointers.
Prelzic gets it to Gunlum. Here's Asik. Short little jumper, and that ball was going down, and right now
there's some miscommunication because the Lithuanian players.
That is a good call. That was over the cylinder, and it was on the way down. Watch.
I think this is a live ball.
I think it was coming through. That's definitely out. Yeah.
They can play it. It doesn't matter, but there's a good observation right there that the ball was inside of the rim.
Yeah.
Because in international competition, if the ball hits the rim, it's a live ball. You can play it. You can tip it out. You can do whatever.
Vasilevskis has come in for Lithuania, and right now it's Turkey 12, Jonas Valanciunas 6. He's got all 6 Lithuania points. Somebody else has to step up for the Baltic team. Machulis fights off the attention. Now Vasilevskis fumbles it, gets it back. He goes in the land of giants. He gets it hammered home. Back, Prelzic over to Güler for the dunk. And Turkey have come out strong here in the Palau Saint-Jordi against Lithuania.
I'll tell you what, I mean, the Turkish team just seems incredibly together. They are on a mission. And if there was an inspiration right there from Asik being not 100%, we can see it here.
Well, the 6th man for Lithuania today is going to be very important. You can see the flag in the crowd because they've taken a timeout, and really this is probably the best start Turkey have had at the FIBA Basketball World Cup. It's all about momentum now, isn't it? They are riding a wave of momentum.
Jeff, if you're shooting, if you start the game 7 for 7, shooting 100% from the field, you cannot even hope for a better opening. This is unbelievable. Lithuania just has not been able to do anything defensively. They have not stopped one possession for Turkey.
But look at where Turkey are getting their points. They're
inside,
every single
all
point
inside.
is
Points
in the lane.
Points in the paint right there. This is the drive right there by Juszkiewicz that was completely ill-advised. Or Vasiliauskas, I'm sorry, and a fast break right there. Finish with Güler. That's 3 seconds right there that it takes to go from the other side. Look at that. Turkey is again bringing up the defense. I'm sure they're going to do it. They spoke about it a little bit before the game started. They want to put a lot of pressure on the ball, on the playmakers of Lithuania.
And try to make them take time off. You know, well, I'll hold that thought for 1 second here. Pass inside to Motiejunas, and Motiejunas goes up and scores. So finally, someone other than Valanciunas puts points on the board, and maybe that was something that Kazlauskas said in the huddle. He said, listen, guys, you know, Valanciunas is a great player, and we need him, but we need everybody else to step up on offense.
He was so dominant against New Zealand that maybe other players just fell asleep and expected the same performance here.
Asik in the lane over to Gunlum. And a tougher shot that time for Turkey.
But it was a good shot because Gunlum likes to spot up, and he really spreads the floor there for Asik to operate underneath the basket.
Motiejunas hands it off to Vasiliauskas. Now Valanciunas. Vasiliauskas wide open from the right corner, and Asik with the rebound.
Oh, he was absolutely wide open there from the corner. Nobody even came close to him. This tells you that maybe this young point guard who's playing his club ball in a small club in Poland is not getting as much respect as he should get.
Gunlum now backs up Motiejunas and draws the foul and tries to dunk it for emphasis. And
that is a statement right there for Gunlum. I mean, he gave a tough shot right there to Motiejunas. He's not intimidated at all by a center who's playing for the Houston Rockets in the NBA.
Well, alarm bells ringing without question in Vilnius, whereas in Istanbul, you know, the president of the country is watching. There's Erdogan and all those fans. They're excited about this Turkish team. 8 on the shot clock. Prelzic goes up and shows he's human. He misses. And Valanciunas does a good job of getting inside for the rebound.
That was a good box out there. And the situation before, I think that Prelzic is a good option there against Machulis. You see the foul right here on the offensive rebound, because he can play back to the basket. We've spoken so much about Emir Prelzic already in Bilbao because he can hurt you in so many ways, and he was looked upon as the leader of the Turkish team, but he has really come to this position the last 2 games.
Sebutis left open from three-point land. Good, and all of a sudden Lithuania have woken up.
And this is huge because you want also the perimeter to be involved. You cannot concentrate only on the big guys. You need to have balance, inside, outside scoring.
Arslan, he's fouled by Vasiliauskas, and that's only going to be the second team foul on Lithuania with 3:07 to go here in the quarter.
You know that Sebut is shooting the three-pointer right here. He's been struggling from behind the arc. He's shooting only 17%, if you believe it or not, in the tournament. So this is absolutely crucial for him to start off on the right foot in an important game like this.
Now pass to Gonlum. He's right back where he was and puts it up over Motiejunas.
This is all experience by Gunlum. He's the oldest player, I say one more time, on the squad, but he is not playing like his 36 years of age.
And the battle down low. We've got a foul called against Turkey.
I mean, we said it before, Jeff. I mean, the way that Kerem Gunlum can move, the way he attacks the rim, he can jump, his quickness, I mean, it just doesn't correspond with his age of 36 at all. I mean, he's played really inspirationally.
Well, that's what happens if you stay in shape and stay healthy. And he's had a great career. Gunlum now comes out. And Machulis, good strong hands, holds on to it. Then kind of a crazy pass. Sebutis gets in the lane, passes off to Valanciunas and gets it a basketball sandwich that time. Served to him by Asik.
What a block right there by Asik, and I think this is the first time there for Valanciunas that he's really meeting a challenge. Look at that here one more time. There was a slam dunk, baby, right there, but no. There's Omer Asik right there. What a great block.
Well, he's got a couple of blocks already.
I mean, he got all ball. There was no question about that.
And think about also the shots that are being affected. When people go into the lane,
they're
thinking about it.
There's big Omer right there. We better watch out.
We even saw it with the United States. They're like, what's this? Somebody's challenging us coming to the rim. It's Big O. Goulet. Now Arslan. Going to have some substitutions here. Pucic has come into the game for Lithuania.
That was a tough shot right there. Immediately Arslan looks at to Coach Adam and says, I'm sorry, but because he was shooting, he's the smallest man on the floor. He was shooting over Montayunas, and he didn't really have the angle. He didn't shake it. Didn't break his ankles with a step back.
Well, Valanciunas out of the game now, replaced by Darius Lavrinovic.
He gives you a different option right there offensively.
And Sabutis drives in, and Sinan Goulet reaches up and brings that ball down.
But again, there was Asik challenging that shot. What a factor he's been defensively.
Was giving him a platform now that they desperately need. Here he comes, backing up his man, puts it up, and just kind of lost the ball as kind of fumbled it. Wasn't able to go up strong. Now quickly, Pucic, Lithuania, soars in and uses his body and scores with the left hand.
That's Marty Pucic. He's the best in the open court. If he can make an athletic play like he just did, hang in the midair, get the contact, and lay it in with the left hand.
Arslan gets it back from Goulet in the corner. Arslan puts up another three. This time it runs out, but Asik is there, puts it up and in this time.
There's the contact right there from Lavrinovic, who's a lot smaller, so Lavrinovic just gonna do a good job of boxing out Asik, or he's gonna be in there for a short time.
Well, he's asked to come out, so Savas is gonna come into the game. And the handoff, ball goes out of bounds, over to Turkey with a 5-point lead.
And that wasn't a terribly difficult pass right there, but again, I think that the passer was thinking about Asik. Look at Marty Pucic right there, just getting the contact. I mean, that was some serious hang time right there. What a play right there.
And what a camera angle. Beautiful. Six seconds to go in the first half. Prelzic being met up top, whips the pass to Goulet, the pump fake, and the ball kicked, and they're going to put 14 seconds on the shot clock.
Now you have Sinan Goulet in the game against. He had 12 points in the first half, if I'm not mistaken. He was absolutely instrumental to keep Turkey in the game against Australia in the round of 16.
Punchy catches it out top. Now this is Prelzic in the role of creator. Decides to put it on the floor, gets the pump fake, and travels.
That's a tough call because he just made a great drop pass there to Gunlam, who had an easy finish. Look at that one more time. That's a tough call right there.
I didn't see it, but it must have looked awkward for the referee to make that call.
Lithuania now's got two centers there, brothers Lavrinovic, that give you a completely different look on the offense because they are very capable shooters from the outside and also can put the ball on the floor.
Well, they've got fouls to give, so they've got another one they can give, Turkey, with 9.7 seconds left in the quarter. So
get this one, Jeff. Lavrinovic is now shooting 58 and 50% respectively from the three.
Pucic drives in, and Shabazz, sure enough, picks up another foul with 4.9 seconds to go. Now Jetty Osman's going to come in, the young 19-year-old, who's Turkey's kind of shot to fame this year, playing for Anadolu Efes and also the Under-20 European Championship MVP right there in the screen.
And he has received some solid minutes from Coach Adaman here in the World Cup, and he has responded.
Machulis gets it to Lavrinovic. He just spoke about his perimeter game. He gets inside, though, throws it over the basket, and the shot from Prelzic comes late. Turkey, great start for Turkey. They lead it 18-13 over Lithuania here in the first quarterfinal. The United States.
I'll tell you what, I'm looking at big O Savage here on the floor, and I think this is going to have to be one of his best games too, because he's gonna have to spell Omer Asik. You cannot expect Omer Asik to be there all the time.
Gonlam also out. We know that Hersek, who's come into the game, is a big fella as well, but here's Savas gets inside, puts up a little jump hook.
And this is what they will be looking for him. He's an offensive player. He maintained his composure and balance right there against Lavrinovic and was able to score back to the basket. Beautiful move by Savas.
Potsius right at the line. And Ashik does a good job of knocking that ball into the hands of Tunturu. Excuse me, Savas.
Very patient Turkey there on execution. They take some time off the clock.
Here's Savas again. Spins. And this time loses it out of bounds.
But obviously Turkey feels that Savas got a big advantage against the Lavrinovic brothers. They're on the block. You saw it right there. They just went through that mismatch and they spaced out on the court. And Savas gonna have to take care of the ball and not turn it over like that.
That was because of the double or the help from Machulis. He reached in. You can see on the replay. Oh, Lavrinovic, you called it.
And this is the other side of the mismatch because Lavrinovic now has got an advantage against Savas there from the outside. So I'm sure he's going to go outside and he's going to try to shoot three-pointers all day.
Country. Now Hersek. Over to Country. And inside, and yet again, turnover now. Potsius fouled by Gouler.
I think that Coach Ataman was just very upset there. Hersek, who had a chance to shoot it, but just swung it around the perimeter, and that caused the problems with the shot clock. You saw it right there. That was the three-pointer by Lavrinovic, a mismatch from the outside. A lot quicker Lavrinovic than Savas, and Savas now sits down to the bench, and we get a lot more mobile big man there with
Kirk and Aldemir. Now Kishtof Lavrinovic, his jumper, no good. His brother Darius gets the rebound. Back outside to Yaskevicius.
Turkey's going to have to take the rebounds.
Lavrinovic. Darius Lavrinovic. And Prelzic with the board.
That was a good move against Aldemir.
Prelzic gets in the lane, passes, and Aldemir, who's just come in, has the shot blocked from Lavrinovic.
Oh, that's a blow for Turkey. I think they had a good chance to score on a fast break, but Aldemir's going to have to take it a lot stronger to the basket.
Darius Lavrinovic and a foul, offensive foul called on Lithuania.
Moving Machulis or Potsius, they said a back pick.
Could be Machulis.
He's a tough guy. I mean, when he comes back and sets a back pick on you, you know about it. This was the last play, and Aldemir is going to have to take it a lot stronger than that. I mean, he was just pinned right there on the backboard by Darius Lavrinovic. Chengakio is there.
Chengakio, the shooter, number 7, has come into the game for Turkey. Here's Hersek from behind the arc. And suddenly the idea of what Turkey wants to do offensively with Ashik out of the game, as well as Arslan, seems to have been confused a little bit. Also no Prelzic. There's Potsius. And Darius Lavrinovic, another three-pointer, and all of a sudden Lithuania trailing by just 1 point.
They're gonna shoot it, and Darius Lavrinovic, second time he spots up there for the three-pointer, and that's gonna be the strategy. Take advantage of our outside shooting if we have Lavrinovic brothers on the floor.
Somebody's got to step up now and make a play for Turkey on offense. It's going to be Gouler. Good!
What a shot right there by Gouler. He basically created a shot for himself, so I would like to see more teammates involved there for Turkey.
And the pass inside to Yaskevicius, I think Gouler was called overplaying the pass.
And he takes a lot of risks. I mean, he will give you steals, he will alter some of the passes, tip him out of bounds, but sometimes he gets burnt like he just did on that possession.
Akio passes back to Gouler. Akio looking for space. Oh, they've left him open, but he puts it off the back of the rim and it goes over the backboard.
Lithuania better not leave him open because he doesn't get much playing time, but when he goes on the floor, he's gonna look for his shots. He's a shooter. Look at the back out right there. Goulet just completely caught off guard. He turned his back. That's a capital mistake right there. You will pay the price if you turn the head to the ball. We see Asaitis over there, who got really banged up in the last game against New Zealand.
Asaitis into the game. Now Potsis over to Darius Lavrinovic, and the Lavrinovic three-pointers.
He's just raining threes right there, and he's playing smart. He's taking advantage of his skills. He doesn't try to do anything fancy. He doesn't drive it to the ball, to the basket, but if he's free, he's gonna shoot it. Three-pointers by Darius Lavrinovic.
Lavrinovic three-pointers have put Lithuania in front now, 24-23.
I think this is the first lead after they were up 2-0. After that, it was all Turkey. Look at that right here.
Picked up the foul, by the way.
And actually, he was even challenged there by Goulet. Did you see that? But look at the confidence right here. Now you got a really confident outside shooter there for Team Lithuania.
So Ashik has to come back into the game. Turkey had the lead with Ashik on the bench. They've lost it, and Gunlam as well. Now they've come back in, and Sabutis picks up the foul.
I think this could be a big factor there for Turkey. They just have a very strong starting five, but I think that the bench play today has not provided much at all there for Coach Ataman.
Well, it's interesting because Hersek was so effective early on in Bilbao.
But I think he's been fading though, because there's been a lot of gunmen.
That was the foul on Sabutis. Goulet over to Gunlam. Akil gives it to Gunlam. And Gunlam picks up the foul on Lavrinovic.
That's a strong play there by Gunlam. He just really is demanding the ball on the block after he set the pick, and he immediately attacks Lavrinovic.
Yeah, he got it for the reach. Anytime you reach around like that, I guess you're giving the referee a chance to make the call.
No, but Gunlam is smart. He knows that Lavrinovic is more of an outside shooter, but here he just takes advantage of his inside back to the basket play.
Now Ashik hands it off to Tunturi. Tunturi open, puts it up, and the rebound from Gunlam, but this time blocked by Valanciunas. The hustle from Gunlam doesn't pay off because the ball goes back to Lithuania. So that was Valanciunas coming to the fore defensively.
Well, now you have Valanciunas back on the floor, so that gives you a lot better option there defensively on the interior. He didn't even have to jump so much.
Jaskevicius. Ball goes out of bounds. Jaskevicius, I think, guilty of that turnover.
Jaskevicius played last season in Bremerhaven in Germany. Now he moved to Lietuvos Rytas in Lithuania, and I think that he's just really thrown to the wolves here at the World Cup just to take care of the ball and do a lot of the playmaking.
Goulet takes his seat. Prozic back in. Well, Prozic doesn't want to play 40 minutes, so he's had a nice breather to see how he plays, and he's fouled by Asaitis out on the perimeter.
I think it is not realistic to expect anybody to play over 30 minutes. I think that 30 minutes is absolute maximum, because here at the World Cup, I mean, you're seeing some incredible competition and intensity.
This foul will put Turkey on the free throw line, and Prozic, because they are in the bonus.
And I'll tell you what, Prozic is in the attacking mode. I mean, he sees Asaitis, who's a little bit smaller on his feet, and he just immediately takes it to him. What a smart play by him, because he knew that, Turkey was already in the bonus.
Do you think that Turkey have an advantage on their guard rotation when you consider they have Arsalan?
They have more confidence in their guards, and they have more experience. I think with Lithuania, I can see a lot of hesitation, even from the coaches, because when Seibutis is on the floor as a typical off guard, he's a shooting guard. He's not a point guard. He's going to be asked to do all the playmaking. So the players have to feel it. They understand that the players, as Jaskevicius, they don't have the confidence of the coaching staff or the teammates.
Prozic made 1 of 2, so we've got a tie game with 4 minutes and 10 seconds to go. Jaskevicius hands it off to Lavrinovic. Do they want to make Lavrinovic put the ball on the floor?
Now there's a mismatch. He's going to go to the block.
And he just turns, shoots it over the rim. Looks much more comfortable putting up the 3, but here's Tunturi.
But he's a spot-up shooter, Jeff.
Over to Akil. And if Akil's not hitting his three-pointers,
he's not going to the bench.
He's coming out.
Oh, absolutely, because he's not the greatest defender, to put it in diplomatic terms.
Sabutis, Odu Valanciunas. And Sabutis from the right corner, he puts up an air ball. Boy, something about that side of the floor is not good for Lithuania. Here's Prelzic, though, crosses midcourt and decides to back up on the mismatch. Hands it off to Gunlum, who cuts to the basket. Tough shot from him, and Lavrinovic with the rebound.
That was altered by...
And Yaskevicius is fouled by Country. Nope, it'll be Akil. Could have been either one. Take your pick. They both reached up the foul.
They're going to take out Akil. This was a tactical foul to stop the fast break that we just saw on Yaskevicius. But Akil, as you said before, if he is not hitting the shots, he is not much of a help to his team. So even young Jetty Osman at 19 years old, he's going to get a chance to play a lot better defense. He's a lot more athletically gifted.
A little taller. He reaches in, comes up with a steal right away. Here comes young Jetty Osman out on the fast break, stumbles and turns it back over.
I think it was a surprise to be first one on the fast break and just couldn't collect himself to get past Sabutis, who didn't even really try to play much of a defense on him.
Chance of Lietuva from Lithuania. What a classic European encounter this is turning out to be. Pontius. And his pass, batted by Prelzic. Yasaitis collects it and hits the jumper.
And he's another shooter that Lithuania has. If you leave him open, and he's not much of, he can take one dribble, jump stop. This is his game, just pump fake, one dribble, jump stop. You saw it right there with great efficiency. But now he's gonna play defense on Prelzic.
Well, the foul called before the shot.
Look at that right here. Prelzic doesn't try to do anything fancy, just runs down the floor and demands the ball in the post up. I mean, he just really gives you a lot of dimension. This was the pump fake jump stop by Yasaitis. Nice move right there. He's a scorer. That's why he's been able to stay at a high European level for such a long time, because he's got incredible soft touch and he can hurt you if you leave him open.
Well, you just don't know which way this is going to go, do you? We've seen Lithuania come back from that great start for Turkey and take the lead. And now Turkey, if Prelzic makes his free throw, it's all time.
I think the shooters are struggling big time. I mean, we saw that before the air ball by Sabutis. I was just shocked because he's an excellent shooter there from the corner. I think that Coach Kozlauskas is really going to have to talk to his players about taking it harder to the basket, because no free throws taken.
Pontius for three. Well, it's one of the three-point shooters for Turkey, and he'll be playing in Turkey next year. He's joined Galatasaray, so he'll be playing for Ataman. Now Prelzic back to Gunlum. 5 on the shot clock. Beautiful pass, wide open, Jetty Osman, and a ball rimmed out.
What a good pass by Gunlum. He just found a wide open Osman who didn't hit the shot.
And that was a tough pass from Machulis.
I'll tell you what, you gotta give a lot of credit there to defense of Turkey, because they've been able to cover Lithuania to only 29 points in 18.5 minutes without fouling them, without putting them on the free throw line. They just really spent their fouls very smart. Always foul them before they are in the act of shooting. That's a lot of preparation and focus.
Pontius has just hit the one three-pointer. Passes to Valanciunas, fakes it, goes up. Great control.
A lot of control on that shot, because he spun back as he kind of leaned into Asik and just got him out of the shot blocking position.
He seems to have a lot more control with his interior game this summer. Prelzic, that's going to be off to the left, and Motiejunas with the rebound.
That was a tough shot for Prelzic over Valanciunas. I don't think he had much of a position there.
Well, Lithuania getting a little separation here at the end of the first half. They're up by 5, and now the foul called on Jetty Osman.
I like what Coach Kozlauskas of Lithuania said about Valanciunas. He said he is not a kid anymore. He has matured a lot, and he respects every player and values every game.
timeout. Lithuania leading it, 31-26.
We have seen a great start by Turkey. They just got out of the races. They had incredible energy.
But they're out of sync. What happened with their offense?
I think that the second crew came in there with the substitutions, where just everything stopped, and all of a sudden, when the starting lineup is inserted back into the court, they just cannot find their rhythm. I mean, this is what sometimes happens. You just start extremely hot, then you hit a wall, you just cannot reinvent the same rhythm and energy that you had in the beginning of the game. I have seen it happen so many times.
And really, the key for Lithuania was having Lavrinovic come in. One of the Lavrinovics.
He opened everything up. It was Darius Lavrinovic with 3 3-pointers. He's 3 for 3. This is the take right there. And an extra bonus from, look at it one more time. Valanciunas is so strong. I mean, he was just dominant incredibly against New Zealand. The New Zealandese players actually said, hey, we tried everything. We changed defenses on him, we double team him, we triple team him, but he was just able to face us. He's always dealt with our defenses.
So we've got 59.8 seconds left, and Turkey looking to get some of this momentum back here that Lithuania had stolen. And they've got Herceg back in the game. Adaman's gone with his big man, punches, drives, gets it in the block shot.
He did block it. I think he had a piece of the ball, Valanciunas. Valanciunas did not expect Dragic to come so close. Nice challenge.
So that's Prelzic's first block. It's one of 4 blocks for Turkey. Guler gets in, puts up the reverse layup. What a play.
He's gutsy. He's gutsy. He's going to come in there. He's going to challenge you. If you're a big guy and you have Sinan Guler coming at you, you better be prepared.
But how interesting that the great defensive play starts it for Turkey. And now the reach, Arslan for the foul.
I don't think Coach Adaman has to be upset about that foul because it's pressure on the ball. This is what he asked for, I think, from his players. Look at it right here. This is active playing. This is what he's going to be looking for. You got to keep them alert. You got to keep the defenders honest. Look at the drive by Sinan Guler. What a move. He's got such a long arms. He gets low to the floor and just reaches around with the wraparound. Reverse.
He can sky. He really can't get up for a guard. Now, the last 16 seconds here of the first half. Sabutis drives in and takes the contact and scores. And now Turkey call timeout. And look at the Lithuanian. How can you tell they're the Lithuanian fans?
I think he got also Peter Vlasic, who is holding his nose right now. He's not very happy about Sabutis just probably catching him. He's got a few words there for the referee. He's got blood coming out of his nose, so he's just saying, hey, look, there was a lot of offensive contact there. You get a call that.
Turkey have called a timeout. See him holding his nose.
It's okay for Turkey. He's going to come out, but I don't think they need him there for the last 11 seconds. As I'm sure that Turkey now is going to talk about setting up the last shot in the first half.
You know, he's got the flu-like symptoms. He's actually played pretty well. Defensively, look at the rebounding. 8 offensive rebounds for Lithuania. That's a problem for Turkey. So they're kind of controlling the board at this stage.
If you look at the figures for the tournament in rebounds, it's actually Turkey that was averaging 36 rebounds there for the game, and this is actually just being tended to by the doctors. 36 in the tournament for Turkey and 35 for Lithuania, so they are very even there on the board so far in the tournament, but today Lithuania just getting better of Turkey on the boards.
Watch this, watch this. Here's the play. Nothing there. He got him coming down, but there's nothing in that.
He just swatted away after the shot was taken. I mean, that's a big challenge. You got a big man coming at you, so you got to make sure.
He wasn't actually using the elbow to clear out or anything. He may have caught him with the hand. Akil's come in, the three-point shooter. Now Guler quickly to the other end. Back to Akil. Passed up the 3, gets the runner, and misses. And Desidis puts up a long shot, so that's how it finishes. It seemed like Turkey had the better for much of the first half, but Lithuania comes storming back and lead this first quarterfinal of the FIBA Basketball World Cup, 33-28. Prelzic and Gonlum, indeed, the starting five for Turkey. Iskavicius as well is in. There's Valanciunas. Machulis, Motiejunas, and Sabutis in for Lithuania. Ball goes out of bounds with 7 seconds on the shot clock.
Good defense there by Asik this time against Valanciunas, who squared up and wanted to go one-on-one face to the basket. 7 seconds to shoot for Lithuania.
The inbounds from Machulis to Valanciunas. Now here's Motiejunas. And Machulis ends up putting up a three, and it's good.
And that is huge there for Lithuania, because if they open up everything for the inside players, it's going to be a lot easier for them to play. And an 8-point lead, that is the biggest lead of the game for Lithuania.
Turkey also led by 8 points in the first half. So now Lithuania on top 8. What answer will Turkey have? Well, Sinan Guler, but he travels.
He took an extra step right there. Let's see if we can see the slow motion replay.
He was so effective putting the ball on the floor and driving to the basket against Lithuania, and not once, I think, did he have to. I didn't see it.
The first step was just a little bit hesitant and too long, so I think that's why the referees called it.
Yeah, that's what happens often. If it doesn't look right, that's why they call it. So good start for Lithuania here, but the reach and the steal by Arslan, and Iskavicius picks up the foul.
And Coach Kazlauskas is upset there with Valanciunas, because he has to do things quickly. He just cannot allow the ball to stick in his hands, because then he's prone to turning the ball.
That was the problem with Valanciunas' recent tournaments, really. It would go to him, and he wasn't quick enough.
Just reading the defense. You have to be smart about reading the defense.
Arslan looks lively here at the start of the third quarter. Arslan gets in, pass to Prelzic, almost intercepted. Prelzic puts up a little runner, and the active Turkish hands up there, but they don't tap it in, and Valanciunas
they got
his face.
Here's
quickly Sabutis. Valanciunas holding his mouth like he's been popped. Five on the shot clock now. Valanciunas goes to work, and Asik collects the foul.
And look at Valanciunas' face. I mean, he got a good elbow there or something on that last defensive position to his face, so he's fired up. I mean, he was ready to go at Asik. It was an elbow, inadvertent from Kerem Goodlem.
So the foul before the shot. And now Sabutis with 7 seconds on the shot clock. Machulis puts the ball on the floor, and a foul by Gonlum. So a couple quick fouls here for Turkey.
I think they have to play the tough interior defense, because they have to establish themselves. It's extremely difficult for Asik, who seems a bit tired right now, and Goodlem, who's got a way disadvantage against Motiejunas to just be very effective defensively.
So 14 seconds now back on the shot clock after the foul. And that pass to Machulis was intercepted by Asik.
That was a great read defensively by Asik. He kept his hands up and was able to get a hand on the ball.
Prelzic passes back out to Gonlum. And Arslan trapped, gets it to Gonlum into Asik for the two-handed jam.
That was a little bit of a luck there for Turkey, because Arslan was completely trapped there in the corner, but he was able to split the trap, give the ball to Asik, who gave it to Gonlum, who gave it to Asik. Great play.
And now Motiejunas drives in, and Asik, those big pulls go up and bring that ball down for Turkey.
That was the old school roundhouse hook there by Motiejunas. He's effective with that, but just didn't hit that one.
Prelzic brings it back. And The pass to Arslan in the corner. Here come the Turks.
That is his shot right there. He likes to spot up. He's the point guard, but he allows Emir Preljic to take over playmaking and spots up because he's such an effective shooter. He knows that Preljic is bigger. He can make the pass easier over the defense, and this is exactly what we saw right here.
Lithuania burn a timeout because all of a sudden Big Ashik gets involved, and then we see the three from Arslan. All of a sudden, I will say this, George, Turkey came out with some intensity in their eyes. They came out ready, especially Arslan.
But again, this is the starting group, Jeff. You're talking about the 5 principal players for Turkey, and the biggest question is if Turkey is now back in the game, it's only a 3-point game, can the others also contribute as effectively as the first 5 of Turkey? No question that Coach Kazlauskas is not happy.
Look at the bench scoring. Lithuania with superior, but that's Lavrinovic.
That just exactly tells the story. I mean, it's Lavrinovic, but he also had other players contributing as well. I mean, Lavrinovic got only 9 points, so the others also.
Potsis came in and hit 3. We've seen good play from the bench, and now Turkey. We have seen good play from Turkey's bench in this tournament, but you're right, today it does seem to be, there seems to be a little bit of uncertainty coming from the bench. Somebody needs to go over there and shake up those bench players. Now some full court pressure. They pass up to Maciulis, and Maciulis drives in, and Valanciunas is there for the putback, but he misses.
I don't believe he missed that one. I mean, he was all alone, just so close to the basket.
Arslan, Gunlum off the glass, and Valanciunas.
A good play by Gunlum. He's upset that he didn't make that shot. It was a difficult fadeaway shot, but he had a good look at the basket.
Lavrinovic shows he's human from 3-point range, misses. Darius.
Oh, that's dangerous. I mean, I cannot believe that Turkey just left him open like that after hitting 3 for 3 in the first half.
Arslan goes in, has the shot blocked by Lavrinovic, but a foul is called.
And Ashik was right there on the offensive rebound if the foul wasn't called. So a good play by Turkey. Because there was a back screen there by Preljic. You saw that. That makes it more difficult for Lithuania to play defense.
You know, Lavrinovic got Arslan on the shoulder before he came down, and I'm wondering if that's why they called the foul.
A good free throw shooter there on the line for Turkey.
Look at that angle inside the Palau Saint-Jordi from the spider cam. That's a terrific look, isn't it? And Arslan makes the free throw to make it a 2-point game. Boy, this thing just has all the looks of something that's going down to the wire. And he makes both free throws. Akol, a player who came off the bench and drilled a big 3-pointer the other night. There's Valanciunas. He got Ashik off his feet, and he missed the shot.
Look at Turkey now. They have a chance to take the lead. This is a big-time swing in momentum in the game.
Everything right now seems to be going through Arslan. He's got the ball. Now Preljic. Ashik. Will he go to work against Valanciunas? Yes, he will. And a foul called on Valanciunas. And Valanciunas says, what about the other
technical
end?
right there.
And Valanciunas has lost his cool.
He goes over the line against the referee. You cannot do that. You cannot embarrass the referee in front of the crowd. And he's going to have to go sit down and cool off. Look at the stare that Coach Kazlauskas is giving him. He cannot believe it. 21 years old, and Jonas Valanciunas gets a costly technical there. That could be a huge momentum swing right there.
Well, Arslan misses. For some reason, on the, now they've fixed the score. They had it wrong on the scoreboard. So it is 36-35. Arslan makes the second technical free throw. And Valanciunas just needs to take a chill pill for a while.
Absolutely. He just reached over with his, just hugged him with his left arm. Oh, that was a risky pass right there, out of bounds. Seibutis almost got that one.
Yep, they threw through the past the full length of the court. Prelzic facing some intense defense from Machulis. Prelzic gets it over to Gouler with 5 on the shot clock. Look for the penetration from Gouler. He puts up. It's good. Turkey have gone back in front. They refuse to go away.
If you look at the faces of Prelzic or Asik or Gouler, incredible dedication and concentration.
Puts this for 3, no good. And Asik now with the rebound. And Turkey are taking over.
Big question if they can maintain the same energy. I don't know. I mean, really, the bench going to have to step up at some point.
Well, they called a breather with the technical foul. That's almost like a timeout. And now another foul called against Lithuania. That's number 5, and that means free throws from Mr. Arslan.
And that's also good. That's a break right there. You can catch your breath. But if you look at Lithuania, this is the last foul by Seibutis on Arslan. If you think about Turkey, they already have their big men, 2 big men off the bench, so that's a 7-man rotation. You have Potsus there on the floor, that's 8. And you still got a lot of players that I'm sure is going to step in. So as far as the distribution of minutes, no question, the advantage is for the Lithuanians.
And we've yet to see Yankunas. And he's another important player.
That's what I said. I mean, he's a lefty, power forward. He's averaging 16 minutes per game in the tournament. So, I mean, he's a player that has seen some extended playing times.
Well, the full court pressure. Potsis gets it. Pulls it back out.
This is the plan. Put the pressure. If you don't get a steal, just play smart defense.
Potsis flies in, throws it back out to Sabutis. Wide open for 3. Good!
And they had to knock that one. Ronaldo Seibutis, I know him from his team in Lietuvos Rytas, Lithuania. He's an excellent three-point shooter.
He has hit both of his three-pointers today, and Lithuania are 7 of 15 from the arc. Asik somehow was able to get the ball back. He almost dropped it, and the ball hit out of bounds. Turkey will retain possession.
I've been involved in basketball on high level for the last 25 years as a player or as a commentator, and I have not seen a game that a team would not shoot a free throw in 25 minutes. That's what we've seen with Lithuania. Unbelievable.
It is incredible. Arslan. And the ball goes out of bounds.
He got tangled up a little bit there. I mean, just coming through the lane against all those big guys. Just couldn't find a passing angle. Look at it right there. There's too much traffic there for Ender Arslan.
Arslan, Sabutis looks to throw it back out. He got right into the face of Asik. And we see Gouler trying to play defense and has whistled for the foul.
Did you see Gouler? He knew he was beat, but he fouls before the shot is taken. I have so much respect for the Turkish players. They are down to a very short rotation of the players. Asik is sick, but they are using their fouls so smartly. It's incredible. Unbelievable.
Gouler is a player that can play for the rest of the half, I think. Without question.
I think same goes with Prelzic.
Potsis for 3. That's off the back of the rim. Good strong rebound for Gunlund.
Nobody challenged the boards offensively there for Lithuanians.
And oh, Asik goes in and is hammered from behind. Well, at least it looked like it. May be the way.
But look at Asik. He's leading the fast break.
No, he was not hammered, in fact. But he was.
He was pushed. Yeah, I mean from the back. But look at Omer Asik. We said that he's not feeling 100%, and he's still leading the fast break. I think he's really just taking this as a challenge. It was a huge emotional win there for Turkey against Australia. I think that the players are just really riding the wave of positive emotion from this game. So we do gonna see Paulius Yankunas there check into the game as he gets ready by the scores table.
He just gives a different look.
More toughness than Lavrinovic. Not as crafty from the outside. He cannot put the ball on the floor, likes to play back to the basket more, but he gives you toughness.
And Cedi Osman, the 19-year-old, is going to come in, so Asik makes just 1 of 2. We know that's one of the areas of his game that he would like to improve. And Krzysztof Lavrinovic hands it off to Sabutis. Now Machulis goes up against Gouler. Lithuania working over to Potsis for 3.
That was a great ball movement by Lithuania. They posted up Machulis. There was a mismatch and they needed to double. They swung the ball on the perimeter. Wide open shot for Potsis.
heavyweight clash here between Lithuania and Turkey. Prelzic dribbles. Tough shot for him. And, well, Asik goes up strong, but was hemmed in by Lithuania.
He's blocked. At least it's no foul there for the Lithuanians, but Asik gets another chance for his team to put some points on the board. Look at that one more time. This was the mismatch that started things for Lithuania. An open shot by Pocius.
Yeah, Pocius he's been a factor today from the arc. Spin move, and Lithuania suddenly toughening up on defense.
And that's what they needed. They just want to clamp down on the interior, just make sure there are no second chance points. Not this time for Asik. He gets called for the foul. Jeff, I cannot help it, but I really think that a big factor in the game today also is the fact that both of the teams know each other extremely well, be it from the national team competitions or from the club scene.
Sabutis up top. Oh, quick hands from Osman. Almost comes up with a steal. Sabutis gets it back. Then Sabutis runs past Osman. Yankunas for three. And Gonlund.
That was a tough shot for him to knock down because Paulius Yankunas sat on the bench for the last 27 minutes.
Prelzic gets inside. And Asik crashes the boards. And at least Prelzic gets free throws.
What a quickness right there on the spin move by Prelzic. That was impressive. He split the defense there, just went through the middle. Look at that right here in between the two defenders, just changes his shot. I mean, if he made that one, that was an acrobatic shot.
Well, if he makes this free throw, he'll be the first player into double digits. He's got 9 points, as does Sinan Guler.
I mean, it really tells you that both teams just know each other so well, because you got no players scoring in double figures. I mean, they are prepared. They came, they used the day off extremely well. I think they have watched the video and completely dissected the game of the other team.
Prelzic misses the first.
Look at the free throws for Turkey. I mean, this could play a role down the road. They have already missed 4 free throws, 9 for 13, only 70%.
Prelzic 3 of 5, now 4 of 6, and we've got a tie game. He's got a game high 10 points.
Still Lithuania looking for their first free throws.
Darius Lavrinovic to Machulis, who brings it back onto the perimeter, over to Pocius now. Pocius over again to a wide open Yankunas, and I'm not sure that was the plan. You talked about him going in for his scrappiness.
Yeah, but he's stretching out the defense because he's bringing Asik out, so Asik cannot bother the penetration. 2 wide open shots there and chances for Yankunas. Too bad for Lithuania, he can knock it down.
Now Asik looks like he needs to have a breather, to be honest. He goes up against Yankunas. And Yankunas ties him up for the jump ball. And that's
the toughness that you were talking about. I mean, this is the scrappiness of Paulius Yankunas. Look at it right here. I mean, this is the 14th round of a heavyweight bout right there. I mean, the players are just extremely tired if you talk about Asik.
He's got no option right now, adamant, but he needs to get Asik on the bench for the rest of the third quarter to get a breather. You can see the replay there.
Yeah, he's extremely tired. He's going to have to save him, but at least for 3 minutes. It doesn't make any difference if he's going to put him back in a minute.
And now Adamant is going to call a timeout as well, George, because he just kind of needs to reorganize the troops, as they say. So with 1:39 remaining in the third quarter, it's all square, 42.
I think the key of the talk right now is going to have to be, if you look at the free throw, just incredible statistics right there. 0 for 0 for Lithuania. I have not seen that ever. Cannot recollect the game, but now Coach Adamant just going to have to prepare his team for the time that Omer Asik is going to be on the bench. I think that this is going to be a big moment there for Savage, who came in there as a replacement for Asik. He's going to have to play conservative, Jeff. They just have to do, look at the offensive rebounds,
The second effort points, Lithuania getting 4.
For the whole game, It's 6-2. Yeah, they're getting more points of that, but I don't think it's an issue for Turkey. But I think that Savage needs to understand that he doesn't have to provide instant offense. He's been often looking for.
Yeah,
he just needs to come in and play solid basketball for 3-4 minutes. That's all.
That was a terrific pass over to Sabutis. One of the many three-pointers. You know, Lithuania 8 of 17 from three-point range.
That is huge.
And Turkey are just 2 of 9.
They haven't shot the ball so much.
Well, Prelzic puts up a 3, and Valanciunas comes back in and gets the rebound. Well, that was a play that Turkey wanted coming out of the timeout. Turkey with fresh legs on the floor. Savaş and Osman there on Potsis. Now Valanciunas up against Savaş. Potsis floats in. And good rebound for Akyol also, who's in the game. He's got fresh legs. So, again, you've talked about it all game. You know, we know Gouler can go out there and play pretty much the whole half.
But they're going to have to bring in the reserves for 3 to 5 minutes. It's not realistic to have the starting 5 on the floor the whole time.
Savaş, well, they run a play for him and unable to finish against Mr. Valanciunas.
Well, that wasn't a bad position for Savage. He didn't force anything. He just had to go up and try to finish it.
Now Maciulis tries to back up Mr. Akyol over to Potsis for 3!
That is a huge shot right there for Lithuania. Again, it's going to open things up. And this is three-pointer number 9 for Lithuania. They are up to 50% from the three-point line, 9 for 18.
And now Potsis has a game-high 11 points. That's how important he's been coming off the bench. Prelzic, 7 on the shot clock, 6. Savaş gets it. Oh, terrific play from Savaş. How in the world?
I don't understand. I mean, he just got a lot of contact on that shot, but he was somehow able to maintain his balance. What a shot by Savaş.
Last 3 seconds of the first half. Good defense. But they hand it right back. Oh, and then Lithuania missed a shot. Let's see if the basket's going to be.
It has to be. I think somebody called the net.
They are gonna talk about whether or not the interference and has affected the ball here. Have another look as Sabutis hangs, and then Osman saved it, which he should not have, in bounds. And
absolutely right call.
Has been awarded.
But absolutely right call. That was a big mistake there by Jerry Osman. I mean, he just threw it right back at Yankunas, who was standing underneath the basket for
Score here in the quarterfinal at the FIBA Basketball World Cup in Barcelona. They registered that basket late, so it's a 3-point lead for Lithuania. And George, you wanted to say something?
Well, the starting lineup is back in there for Turkey. This is crunch time, so Adaman's going to go with his go-to guys. It's a bit of a gamble.
Well, ball goes inside. Yankunas gets it back out to Valanciunas. Cross-court pass now to Sabutis. And he makes the jump shot to take it back to a 5-point advantage.
That's a huge shot, but I thought that Prelzic on that defensive play just did not have his legs. He wasn't able to change the direction and just contest the shot.
Gouler gets it to Asik. And as you said, back in the game, and just doesn't look like he's able to finish right now. He looks tired.
This is the fatigue factor, no question about that.
Sabutis. Valanciunas finding it very difficult against Asik inside. And great read from Prelzic.
What a defensive play.
And good hustle from Sabutis, and he chases it down.
That was a risky pass there by Prelzic, but he just took a chance because he saw Gouler just racing down the floor. You have 4 players of Turkey at 20+ minutes.
Entry pass to Maciulis, goes up, gets a foul. So he's got a chance for a 3-point play.
And it is opening up for Lithuania, not looking good at all for Turkey. The minutes, Sinan Gouler 27. Prelzic 28. Look at the replay right here. Just lifts off Prelzic with a nice head fake off the floor, gets the contact. That's why you like Maciulis. I mean, he's gonna look for the contact. He's gonna put his head and shoulder down, and he is an exceptional player. He will do what his team needs.
5-point swing, nope, misses. So 4-point swing, misses the free throw. And don't forget, that was the first free throw of the game for Lithuania.
First one, correct.
Didn't come till the fourth quarter. Prezic. Over to Arslan for three. And Jonas Valanciunas goes up and brings that ball down. He now has 10, he's in double digits in rebounds.
I am looking at the stats right now, Jeff, and Turkey was leading 41-39, and now it's 51-44. And this is the foul number 4 on Asik.
4 fouls on Asik.
But it's a 12-3 run for Lithuania. They have been able to put it all together in the last 2.5 minutes.
Shavas is going to have to come into the game for Asik, the next dead ball. And Prezic got his hand on the ball, ends up with Arslan. Now Gouler, who is going to make a play for Turkey. And it goes to Asik, and that's who.
Wow, that was a collapse there defensively for Lithuania. I mean, I think that Coach Kazlauskas would like somebody to challenge the shot by Asik and just put him on the free throw line. Nothing came right there.
Sabonis drives, and Asik just looked too tired.
Too tired, absolutely. He didn't even have energy to lift his arms. They gotta get him off the floor.
And Yankunis reaches in and commits the foul, and that is going to allow Shavas to come into the game. Shavas.
And also 2 big man substitution there for Lithuania. Look at the penetration by Seibutis, and absolutely no defensive challenge there by Asik. He just looks exhausted right there.
So you believe that Kazlauskas likes the Lavrinoviches against Shavas?
That's an advantage. They're going to try to shoot it from the outside.
Shavas has an opportunity to pass it back out. Prezic, and they get it into Gunlow.
Man, can he make some tough passes? Emir Prezic just, how did he get it through? I mean, there was at least 5 people standing there in the paint.
He's got 4 assists, 10 points, 4 rebounds.
I think that Turkey doesn't have a chance, but they just have to bring out the pressure.
Potches passes to Sabonis, and they break it easily. And Lavrinovic catches it, but a foul before the shot on Arslan.
That's a team foul number 3 for Turkey, and a smart foul by Arslan. He knew there was a complete mismatch there on Lavrinovic, on Darius Lavrinovic. As you see right here, that was a switch. And the point guard, the shortest man, Arslan, just takes Lavrinovic in the post, and the lob was coming. So a very smart play again by Arslan.
Well, Potsis was huge. He's got 11 points, 3 assists. He goes to the bench. And Yuskevicius is back in. Sabonis. Oh, another three-pointer. I'll tell you what, the three-point shot today has been on the money.
Over 50%. Over 50%, Jeff. 53%. Anytime you shoot that, you are in a very good shape to win the basketball game.
Gunlam's pass, or catches the pass, gets inside, and one.
Look at Kerem Gunlam. I mean, he did not play much in the first 2 games in the group stage, but he has just emerged as a big-time leader.
Yeah, he was the man in overtime against Finland who seemed to really pick it up. And this, here we see the replay will give Turkey a chance to get a little bit closer.
I think it was the game against Ukraine that Turkey was going to be able to win by 6 points. They just really catapulted their Kerem Gunlam into the rotation. And I think that Adam and after that just felt very comfortable with him on the floor. It's a player that just does not require much maintenance. He will be very patient, and he will take any role that you give him. Anything there's left for him, he will take it.
5 points to game now, Machulis. Cross court to Lavrinovic. And Krzysztof Lavrinovic fouled by Prezic. So Prezic now has, I think, 3 fouls. Up top. Julius gets inside, and a foul called on. No, it's a charge on Maciulis.
Good job by Savage to be there. And this is what Savage is better at. He's not a shot blocker, but he's going to make it move his body. He moves his body. He's in a perfect position. Good job by Savage. That's rare at his size. He's 2 meters 11, the second tallest man on the Turkish squad. And the way that he's able to move his feet, it is remarkable. You always see him working on that before the game.
Prelzic now. Turkey with a chance. Looked like he was getting away with him. Getting away from them, but now Prelzic, his attempt is short, and the three-point shot not being kind at all today for Turkey. And that's really been the difference in the game.
Only 17% beyond the arc.
Valanciunas pump fake and gets hacked. And that was borderline unsportsmanlike.
That was a hard foul right there. They have to watch it. You know, the Lithuanian bench was... That's a hard foul. You know, Valanciunas is used to that contact from the NBA, but still on the international scene, I think that Savage is going to be very careful. You don't want to pick up that unsportsmanlike foul that give you the free throw and the out of bounds.
He really looks confident when he goes to the free throw line, Valanciunas, and
absolutely
a player
poised.
in his position is, you know, he's going to be fouled a lot.
And he was 6 for 6 from line against New Zealand. So he can take the contact and just maintain his composure. That's very important, because it is not easy to get fouled in such a way that you just saw and go to the line a few seconds later and just immediately knock down the 2 free throws. They go with the small lineup. They go with the agility. I was waiting for that actually.
Well, it's a 7-point lead, so Savage sits down, as do the Lavrinovic brothers, and it's a smaller lineup now for Turkey.
You got Prelzic at the power forward.
Akil in the corner. Over to Guler now. And the rebound from Gondla. They really need Akil to step up and hit a three if he can get some space. Here he is. Puts the ball on the ground. Over to Guler. Back out to Tunçeri. Akil for three. And it just will not fall for Turkey.
They're not getting any looks, but now they are down to 14%. 2 for 14. It is an incredibly low percentage from 3.
Maciulis packs up Akil, then kind of spins and fades, and now the lead is 9.
And this is immediately Kozlauskas see the mismatch. Akil, not known as a defender, he goes to the post-up situation with Maciulis. Smart play.
Guler for 3. And Turkey can't buy a three-pointer.
This is just very difficult. A lot of frustration there on the bench for Turkey.
Maciulis gets in the lane, puts it up, and another one in Lithuania. Have their biggest lead of the game. It's 11 points. And Adamant sees the game getting away from his team.
And look how valuable Maciulis is. He's played 32 minutes. That's game high there for Lithuania. And he's been just sensational. He's got 9 points, but he's got 1 rebound, 2 assists, 1 steal. What a game, and a high percentage of shooting, 4 for 5. He also is an incredible player. I think Turkey is going to have to live or die by the three-pointer. I mean, there's no other chance. I think that Asik, who's going to check back into the game for defensive purposes, he's not going to have enough energy to go and decide the game offensively. So it's going to have to come down to three-point shooting. Can Turkey find their rhythm?
Left shoulder.
As Kozlauskas said before, I mean, with each game, this tournament, each round, this tournament gets tougher. We expect to hit a lot of toughness, because against New Zealand, it wasn't walking apart.
Sabonis, he has to be happy. They've come here without their point guard, and here they are with an 11-point lead, with players like Maciulis playing big minutes and making big plays. Maciulis 9 points. 3 players for Lithuania. Shabutis with 15, Potsius with 11, Valanciunas with 10. And then you've got Lavrinovic, Darius Lavrinovic, and Jonas Maciulis with 9 apiece.
Let's not forget 12 rebounds for Valanciunas.
back into the game. Machulis.
That was a hold by Machulis on the pick.
Well, so many times we've thought that Turkey were done. And they've surprised us with comebacks. But this time, perhaps a little different. And it goes, Gonlund, Arslan.
The interior is completely well guarded by the Lithuanians.
Gonlund over to Kreljic for three. And that ball rims out. And the ball goes back to Turkey. So at least they've got the ball, but
That's Gonlund. That's Gonlund right there, fighting for the second chance.
2 of 16 from three-point range now.
That is a killer, absolutely. Look at the rebound. Valanciunas almost got it in his hands. He almost had it in both of his hands, actually, and Gonlund just fought for that one. Great team defense there by Lithuania.
3.5 minutes to go. Ashik drives in and travels.
That was a good call. He took an extra step right there and also looked awkward and slow. So I think that Omer Ashik has just done the best he can, but he's just extremely exhausted at the moment.
He's tired. And really, Lithuania, they know how to play from the front in a situation like this. You know, Turkey, they're coming from behind wins. They beat New Zealand. They beat Finland. They beat Australia. But Lithuania is a different proposition because of the experience. They've been here before, and they get it inside to Darius Lavrinovic.
And that's a smart play by Darius Lavrinovic. He immediately shot the ball over Ashik because he expected that Ashik is so tired. Didn't even try to go for the fake.
Arslan's drawn the foul from Sabutis, and the body language from Turkey isn't great right now.
Well, they're going to have to find some energy. You saw that last play right there. Darius Lavrinovic just goes up immediately, doesn't even think about making a fake. I think Turkey is just going to have to do the full court pressure, but how do you do it if you got a starting five that's been playing almost the whole game? I mean, there's just nothing left in the tank.
Tournament play, as you've referred to so often, these players, you know, they're not just fighting teams, they're fighting fatigue, they're fighting tiredness, and if you get a cold or flu like Ashik, it just becomes twice as difficult. And Valanciunas goes up strong for that rebound, and he has now got 10 points, 13 rebounds. Ashik, to his credit, has 11 points and 10 rebounds. Lavrinovic travels. Darius Lavrinovic travels on the baseline. 2:50 remaining.
He was too quick for his own sake right there when he made a pivot. Let's look at it one more time. Good post up against Belgium. He got an advantage. Okay.
Put into perspective, we'll wait for a dead ball situation here. Gouler gets it inside. Gets it inbounds to Arslan. The threes, they have to keep putting them up. Here he is on the right. Finally! Enver Arslan nails one for Turkey.
And that's under 10. That's under 10 points right now, down to single digits and a 9-point lead. Turkey just gotta play some tough defense. They're just gonna have to find energy.
Well, they had the full court pressure, but Lithuania passed to the middle, which is what you need to do to break that press. Iskevicius over to Valanciunas, and good help from Kreljic. I'm sure Lithuania did the right thing there.
He just telegraphed that law pass right there. You cannot do that.
Kreljic over to Gonlund, but the pass fumbled away, and the scrap, and Iskevicius picks up the foul. And Turkey told to calm down.
Perisic was really frustrated with himself. I thought it was a good situation on the post-up, but he just made a careless one-handed pass across the whole defense. That was a mistake. He's frustrated. It's not about the call, about the referee, but he's just really frustrated with himself.
The referee knows it.
And right now he goes over to Gunland and just says, "I'm sorry, man. That was a bad decision right there."
So So put into perspective the performance of Lithuania at this FIBA Basketball World Cup without Matas Kalnietis with that injury. They've been able to get into position now. See, Hersik has come in from Turkey. Think about that.
And also with Lenas Klaisan out here.
That's right.
He's out with a knee injury.
Well, let's not talk about it yet because we missed the free throw. But next,
we have seen a lot happen in 2 minutes.
Yeah, we have. I don't want to give up the ghost here for Turkey. He makes the second Miskevicius. But Sabutis is going to come back in for Miskevicius, who remember is the player who came in for Kalnietis when he got injured. Now the clock is definitely the enemy for Turkey. Brozic. Cross court to Hersik, who can shoot the three. Arslan. And Hersik walks.
That is a travel, clear travel. This is just the pressure. He's a young player with a lot of potential, but it is not easy to sit in a game like this on the bench the whole time.
He's 26 years of age, but
he doesn't have much experience.
Yeah, doesn't have much as experience, as you say. Young and experienced. Potsius goes in for the reverse, but missed it. But a foul called on Turkey.
Gutlam just caught him on the head, I think, in the reverse. But what an athletic play by Marty Potsius. I mean, he's extremely athletically gifted. Look at him one more time right here. He just attacks the rim. You're gonna love that one. Oh, he got it good on the head.
Good on the head.
He made sure there was no and one play.
Potsius, one of the players with the three-point shooting that really kind of took over for Lithuania. He's 3 of 5 from three-point range. These are his first free throws. And he makes both. So Lithuania getting closer. Bounce pass to Gonlund. He's gonna take it as far as he can. Certainly, he's got 11 points. Now, more pressure. Sabutis passes to Yankunis. And then the turnover. Great play by Sinan Guler and Jetty Osman. Jetty Osman goes in a quick two, and that gets it back to 8. And now, really for the first time, we've seen the full court pressure bother Lithuania.
What a smart timeout there by Coach Kazlauskas. He's just gonna sit the players down. It's 1 minute 15 seconds to go. It is a still 8-point lead, which is very comfortable now for Lithuania.
But what a play that was.
But it's all
by Guler.
That was a nice play. He had to risk it behind the head pass, no look. But I think now, you know, it's just so little time there that I think Lithuania just takes care of the ball. And they talk about now about positioning of the players to break the trap. They should be fine. I'm sorry, but Turkey must be tired. I mean, the players have exerted so much energy. If you look at the minutes, you got Guler playing for 35 minutes. You got Belgium for 35 minutes, 31 for Gunman. Those are the main players that are going to go after the steals.
Well, you've got Osman in that provides the spark. Look at this.
Great play there by Sinan Guler. I mean, he really is a warrior. He has provided Turkey with so much energy and spark in the tournament that without him, I don't know where they would be. Up to 9 points in the game today. He's got 1 rebound and 2 assists, together with the steal that you just saw.
Bench scoring, clearly an advantage today of Lithuania.
And we talked about it a lot in the pregame. I mean, the depth is there with Lithuania, and it really proved to be the key factor in the game. Well, let's say in 39 minutes of the game. Let's not jump to any conclusions.
Inbounds to Valanciunas. Right now, Turkey need a stop. And the defense, yet again, Guler. Boy, he's got good length, doesn't he? Machulis tries to split it. Gets it to Valanciunas, goes up and scores.
A little bit of luck there and shakiness there for the Lithuanians.
And Valanciunas asking for a timeout, I think. So that was a play. Arslan puts up a 3, no good. And now Sabutis and
he's got a lot of blood there on his leg, I think. Oh, no, his
shoe.
Oh, his shoe came off. Look at that. I mean, he had to go play defense there without his shoe on. Look at Jonas Valanciunas just making a key basket.
He doesn't want to come out of the game, but he's going to have to. He's going to lace him up. So Krzysztof Lavrinovic comes back in for Lithuania. And it's a 10-point advantage. They have the ball with 48.4 seconds. It's going to take something extraordinary now for Turkey to keep their dream alive of getting back to the podium. Remember, they finished runners-up 4 years ago. And Lithuania now know if they can hold on, they'll be playing for a medal. Whether it's gold or bronze remains to be seen. It's been a great tournament for Turkey, make no mistake about it. They've overcome some tough situations to make it this far. But really the three-point shooting for Lithuania and the lack of three-point shooting from themselves has really hurt them today.
That was only free throw number 8 there for Lithuania in the game.
There wasn't too much tactically that you think Turkey could have done today.
I don't think so. It was just such a short rotation of players, and unfortunately when the bench came in, the level of intensity and quality of play just dropped off.
12 points the difference in the final minute here. Muller bounce pass to Gunlam. And Jetty Osman fouls Sabutis. And we talked about it last game that Lithuania have been shooting free throws well in this tournament.
93% for Sabutis. That's not a bad option, huh? That was the last play by Turkey.
So put into perspective now how terrific this run is for Lithuania to get to potentially the semifinals without Kaunietis.
But I think they are extremely well coached, and I think that the players have been able just to come together and just find a solution to replace a key player. I mean, Mantas Kaunietis, nobody really imagined Lithuania before the tournament started to be a big factor, because he was the key man at the last year's Eurobasket. I think he played over 32 minutes a game, and everything just went through him. So without him, nobody could imagine what Lithuania could do or how they would handle this problem.
So what it's done is it's prevented them from playing in the open floor as much as they might on a lot of possessions. Both free throws good, amongst other things.
But if you're shooting over 50% from the three, it becomes a lot easier.
Brozovich has the shot block from Montiunas and the Chulis. And, you know, Lithuania, they've shot this well today. What does that mean for next time out? They're 10 of 19 from three-point range.
Well,
Are they going to come out and shoot this well the next game?
I think they just take it one step at a time. Just knowing Coach Kozlauskas, for whom I played for 2 years, he's just going to be really hard on his players to keep the focus.
Well, I've only got praise for Turkey the way they've played in this game, in this tournament. Rather, they've had a terrific tournament. It's coming to an end here. And Lithuania deservedly winning it 73-61. They are back in the hunt for the medals. And what a tournament for the men from the Baltics.
Absolutely, Dan.